Alright, the sun is setting, so I hope that the light is gonna be alright in my video. Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome to a new video. I'm inspired today, or this evening for me, to talk about how this journey, it's about a lot of things, but like that the focus, or like the huge shifts that you can make is out of the mind into the heart and soul. And oftentimes people come to me with this question, but how can I shift? Because they are a lot of the times in the mind, which is perfectly normal, which is part of this journey. It's there to shift it. It's all about less thinking, less consuming, less distracting yourself, and more being and feeling. Because as humans, we think we are feeling, but there, I already said it. We think we are feeling. So we feel with our minds. And what I mean with that is feeling with our minds is analyzing what you feel. Analyzing certain circumstances, triggers. You either analyze, overthink it, or you distract yourself from it. You don't want to feel anything, so you either distract yourself with social media, doom scrolling, or you distract yourself with watching another twin flame video, or these very toxic prediction videos with tarot or oracle cards. Don't do that, because that's your obsessive energy that wants to have control and answers through certain videos, because you are too afraid to feel. You are too afraid to listen and actually sit with yourself, to be with yourself in the present moments, to feel your own presence, to feel your existence again. That's where it all starts. Something that I've now heard the last week or so from the people that I've worked with in the one-on-one sessions. One person came to me, and she was like so open in her energy, but like too open, too much activated in her upper chakras. She was aware of everything. She felt constantly energies, and the energies from her masculine, and so like in an expanded way that she lost touch with herself, with grounding, with literally feeling your existence again. We as a divine feminine or just, that's a label that I put on this twin flame dynamic, and the people who are watching these videos are most of the times the leading twins, like the more awakened twins, or the first one that awakens in this dynamic with the other person. And these persons can also be masculine. But because we are like the more energetic aware, we are more energetic aware, we are the energetic leader, so we are more invited actually to ground more to ground more to really learn to feel again, to feel the body again, to experience the power of the present moments. And that was one of the main things that or like the biggest message that I could give this person, because she was so open and so sensitive to energies. She even couldn't sleep any longer. She forgot her body. And I really had to remind her of her existence, that her existence here on planet Earth, that it matters. That's where the power happens. That's where you can shift and also protect yourself from all these energies. When you're so open, it means you're less grounded, you're less here in the physical realm. And we tend, as the energetic leader of this dynamic, we tend to be more connected to the spiritual realms, to the energetic worlds. But that also means we are a lot of the times in the mind. And that doesn't mean that the other person or twin flame is less in the mind. They are in the mind as well, as a mirror of you. We think that because we are so spiritual aware that we are less in the mind. But oh boy, we are also very good to be in the ego, in the spiritual ego. And we just receive this mirror because we are distracting ourselves. We are too afraid to actually feel our existence again. So we just keep on feeling with the minds. While it's actually very safe to feel with your body. But it's sometimes difficult to, because you feel so numb, like life is freezing. No, life freezes, like nothing is like moving or changing or going forwards. You feel like you are stuck and you don't feel anything. It's because you are here. There's constant change. There's constantly things enough to feel. And there was one of the topics that the second woman that I've talked to brought up, that she was in this space of numbness. She had lack of motivation. She just wanted to live her life again, enjoy her life again. But it felt like she couldn't move. And that she got exhausted by her thoughts, by the overthinking minds. Do things to ground yourself more, to be here, to allow yourself to exist, to give yourself the permission to be alive, to exist here. It's through the body, like our body is so important because we receive wisdom through it. Our body is the bridge between the spiritual realm and physical realm. We need it. It's so crucial. It's so valuable to take care of our bodies. To recognize like how strong our bodies are and how it's constantly operating for us while we don't even notice it. Like our heart is still pumping blood. We are constantly breathing without us even noticing this. It's also very powerful tool, actually, breath work. Consciously breathing, oh my God. It brings you back in the body, in the present moments, and less in the minds. I think 1 year ago, I made a video about how the suffering on this journey often happens in the minds, because we try to approach this journey from a place of mentally trying to understand, control, and this operates from an energy of separation. It's the mind that creates separation. While in the body you won't feel separation. It will just the mind. It will just be the mind that speaks about certain sensations that you have in the body. It will judge again. It will make up new stories about what is happening in your body. And it may feel like you are broken, but it's actually an invitation to allow yourself to feel things without judging them. And if we stop feeding the mind, if we stop reacting from the minds, and we have the courage to observe it, your perspective will change because you will start to feel more. This is a journey you don't mentally understand, and then you receive these tools and this structure of you have to do this and then that, and then you will achieve union. That's again how the mind wishes how it can work. It wants to have grip because it refuses to go inwards, because it doesn't logically, it's not logical at all. It can't rationalize this journey. The mind will never understand how union actually feels. Frequency of union, I mean. When we speak in terms of union, it's about a consciousness. It's about you shifting into this consciousness. It's not about a relationship. You can feel the interconnectedness, the wholeness with your body. You need your body for it. And that's where also the guidance is. Your soul speaks through it. The compass is here. You are the compass. And sure, I have my amazing online course that if you take it seriously and you apply what I'm teaching you in the complete course, in the Inner Union Activation course, it will change everything for you. But my tools, the steps that I'm giving to you are there to just guide you back to home, to guide you back to union within. To guide you back to your compass, to feeling again. And then you will work, you'll be able to work with yourself constantly. If you remember again, it's not something new that you learn. This journey is just a remembrance. You forgot about it because you were so addicted to approaching life from a place of separation from the minds. And why do we still experience separation while in actuality it's just an illusion? How can that? Because we are so powerful. Because like I said, the mind operates from separation. And so when we believe these stories constantly, every day, again and again, we embody separation. So we experience separation. That's how it goes. That's how powerful you are. That's why you are the one and the creator of this life. You are the creator. But when you can start observing your thoughts and recognize, okay, they are there. and they operate from separation. But I'm not that. And grounding yourself in the body helps with this, to shift out of the minds, to quiet the minds. And when you can like zoom out and just see your thoughts as clouds passing by, life won't feel so hard, so dense any longer, or less and less and less. You start to sense this wholeness, this connection, this awareness, this higher consciousness that was always there. And it was always like loyal to you and mirroring your belief in separation, because you have the free will in this. Feeling is union. Thinking, or not really the thinking itself, but identifying with the thinking, is separation. But in general, it's all connected. The thinking is also connected with your body, and your body is also connected with the thinking. This journey can be so paradoxical. But stop consuming, because that's a comfortable thing to do. And allow yourself to feel again. Feeling is always from a place of wholeness. Because to me, your whole reason that you are here, your existence, is equal to union. It's wholeness. It's on its own. It's your wholeness, because you've never been broken. It's your wholeness that gives you the experience to feel things. Otherwise, you would just be a zombie, a soulless creature. That's more of a broken thing that needs healing. But you just forgot. You just forgot this wholeness. Implement this. Feeling is wholeness. Is existing. Is allowing yourself to be here. So make space and time to feel certain things, to go through certain emotions and triggers without trying to fix it. Just stay with it. Give it your acceptance, your compassion, your love, or just your presence. Treat it as something very sacred, and see how this will brighten your day and your experience of this awakening journey. Thank you so much, beautiful souls, for being here. I still have the discount for my 2 courses. And before I end this video, because I got this question in an email from someone, like, what is the difference between the balancing course and the inner union activation course? One thing that I've noticed is that some people purchase my balancing course, which is just like, I think the last 12 or something videos from my complete course. The balancing course includes just the 12 last videos of the inner union activation course. And some people purchase this course from I don't want to judge people. I understand where this can come from. Sometimes I change, I translate my language too literal. But some people purchase this course from a place of a little bit of ignorance. They think, I'm feeling better, my DM will come back. That's still your ego talking. I'm sorry, dear. It's still your ego talking. And then they purchase this course, and a few people then reached out to me and said, yeah, I think I'll also need the other course. I would recommend my Inner Union Activation course. And it's so cheap right now. Like the value, everything that is in it, it can be so powerful if you apply it, if you take my video lessons seriously, if you do this from an intention of, I want to break free from this ongoing looping, this obsession, this pain, this overthinking. If you really do this for yourself, from a place of love towards yourself, it can change everything. But some people also purchase my course. I've seen this with my Dutch course. And they watch my videos from my course, but they don't apply it. They just intellectualize it, and then they completely understand what I'm saying. They can repeat what I'm saying in my videos, but they don't live it. So nothing changes for them in their lives. Nothing. That's also, again, a difference between knowing things, understanding things, and feeling things. This journey is about feeling what this is about. So the people that just mentally consume my videos from my course, nothing really will change and happen for them. And then they will come to me in a one-on-one session. And then I can clearly see but you don't apply it. You're just too stubborn, or your ego is not comfortable yet to choose to embody this modality. But of course, beautiful shifts happens for people that really applied my modality. And my power in my course is that I keep it simple, because it's about simplicity. It's about less chaos and less information, and more living again, feeling again. But if you feel better and you start to detach a little bit, but you're still coming to me with these stories of, yeah, I'm feeling better, but I'm also looking forward for when he or she returns. You're definitely not detached yet. I'm sorry to say this to you, to break this for you. My balancing course is really there for people that activated Inner Union, so they understand what this journey is about. They started to feel these higher frequencies. They started to become very aware of energy, what is separation energy and what is unity energy. And as a result of this, their other self returns. And so it's all about balancing their energies while the other one returns. Because it can be a little bit tricky and distracting again when there's more things happening again in the 3D fields. But as long as you are not stabilized in your energy, as long as you're still mentally understanding it and you're feeling a little bit better, but it's not that you feel at peace within yourself, it's not that you feel this wholeness and this connectedness with everything, then Inner Union Activation is there for you. It's literally, if you are still doubting about purchasing this is your chance. It's the last month in discounts. Because, and I understand this. I know that a lot of people come with these excuses. I did this too a few years back. Yeah, I'm just going to watch some free content here and there, and then I'll try to apply it. But it didn't really change anything for me. You know why? Because I was consuming this content still to feed my ego, to want to have control, to wanting to have understanding for this journey. I wasn't ready to really go inwards, to take this seriously. And this journey is all about doing it yourself. It's your responsibility. And that's exactly how I created my course. You won't need me. Of course, you can still, and I love if people do that, you can still like book a one-on-one session with me afterwards if you feel you want to go more in depth about some personal stuff or some things that aren't like very clear yet, or you feel like a bit confused about while applying things. But this course is created for you to do it on your own. Week by week, on your pace. And I can tell you, I've seen some incredible, beautiful shifts already with people that first came to me with emails in victimhood. And then a few weeks later, they wrote back to me and said, I'm sorry, I now can clearly see I was in my ego, I was in my mind, I was identifying with pain and suffering, and I was too afraid to actually feel and go inwards. And now I feel what this journey is about, and I'm so enjoying it, like this peace in my life now. I'm so grateful for this awakening path. So if you're still doubting about like purchasing my course, especially my Inner Union Activation course, which includes I don't know how many videos, 35 or something, and also 3 guided meditations. If you're still doubting about purchasing this, just let me know in the comments why you are doubting it. Yeah, it's like in your hands, it's so close, it's so nearby for you to finally shift this completely. Because I'm so passionate about helping people to remember what they actually are, helping people to shift into unity consciousness, because we as twin flames or catalyst is a twin flame dynamic, but a lot of other people as well on this planet already have been able to shift into this unity consciousness, and they had other catalysts. But I'm so passionate, like I would give anything to I'm stuttering just because I'm so excited. My heart. That's why I made these courses. That's why I started making these courses. 2 years ago. First in my mother tongue, but I'm like every human being deserves to feel this way, to come back to remembrance, to unity. It's heaven on earth. And you can do it too. No matter what your ego is saying right now. Yeah, but for you, Eva, maybe it was easier, or no, it will always come up with excuses why it's harder for you to shift. It's just your ego. That's the whole point of this. Stop identifying with it. It's not the truth. It is not the truth. You are so freaking powerful. And you deserve the world. But you'll only remember and you'll only claim this if you take your responsibility for this journey. You're done now with a looping. Mosquitoes are coming. I'll close this video. The links to my online courses are in the description of this video. I hope I was clear also about the courses. I think I was mostly clear about the Inner Union Activation course. And just know that the balancing course is really there if you understand the journey. If you detach like the urge for an outcome or for him or her to choose you, it's almost completely gone, because you know now he or she is just me, and this feeling that I was longing for, to be chosen, to be loved, to be in a relationship, I was always carrying within me. And now I recognize it. Now I can shift into it myself. That's the difference. If you are in this place, yeah, then the balancing course would be would benefit you if the 3D circumstances are like transforming as well because of your inner shifts and anchoring inner union. Okay, bye bye.